What you see here was once a thriving water park, attracting people from all over the Southwest, but now it's just a wasteland in the middle of the Mojave Desert. From high hopes and dreams to bankruptcy and tragedy, today we go looking for answers. So come along as we go explore the abandoned Hoola Waterpark. Alright, let's check out some of this artwork. I don't feel the best about leaving my car there in California, but we'll make it quick. You know what? We're gonna take our time. As soon as I entered the water park, I was taken back by all the graffiti. It stuck out like a sore thumb. The vibrant array of colors just pulling your eyes in every direction. Kinda reminded me of the intro to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air.
These straight up just look like NFT characters. Ah, here it is. The lazy river. The lazy river. From what I read online too, a lot of people do bring their skateboards out here, and that would be pretty fun too. Especially if you have like a longboard, just come cruising right on down here. We'll go up there in a bit because I really do want to go up those stairs. But it looks like there's a bridge right here. Hopefully it's reliable. Oh, a little graffiti wisdom. Never be with anyone who tries to silence the art inside of you. I don't know how reliable that bridge is, but screw it. If I get hurt, I get hurt. Looks like that's probably where you'd enter the lazy river. It just goes all the way around. A little canopy over there in case you want to have a cocktail or just scroll through your phone on Facebook, which back when this was open, Facebook didn't exist, so I guess you couldn't do that. All right, we're gonna try to go to the top of Mount Everest over here and see what it looks like from above. Whew. Looks like we're gonna get our workout in today. And here you have it. What's left of once was a thriving water park. Now it's just a huge canvas. All right, let's take a stroll down the lazy river. More like a lazy walkway, if you ask me. So I almost didn't even come in here because, if I'm gonna be honest, there were some signs that said they didn't really appreciate visitors. Came all this way though, just to drive all the way from Phoenix to come out here and not go in. I mean, you gotta live. Oh, look at that. Looks like it was Marilyn Monroe. Looks like we have another little pool area over here. Looks like, oh hey, we got some water slides. Some more graffiti wisdom. Imagine the love we could all have if we left our egos at the door. True words, bro. Or sister, or whoever wrote that. Shopping cart. Bet that came from a very long ways away. Water slides! Now, even though there was no water in the pool, and it was hotter than a heroin junkie spoon, I still took it upon myself to make the most of my visit. Once you walk further back here, you definitely see a little bit more than what you can from over there. Looks like they had a little bit of everything, but I don't imagine they had any diving boards because these pools don't really look like they were deep enough to harbor that feature. That one's about as deep as that one though. Yeah, there's no way they had a diving board here. Way too risky. Someone could get hurt. And ironically enough, man, it is friggin' hot out here. As I was looking this place up, I read in one of the reviews where one of the reasons why it ended up shutting down was because someone did get hurt out here. Huge lawsuit. I mean, that'll happen, especially when you have a water park. I mean, what can you do? So after walking around for a bit, taking a look at the water rides, park features, and burning my ass on the water slide, I decided to make my way into the remaining buildings. Beer, soda, food, yes! Can I get a Golden Light, please? Now I really do want a beer, and I really want to go swimming. Let's see what's behind door number 2 here. All the walls have been completely oh, someone was drinking White Claw. You could do better. All the walls have just been kicked, punched out, or whatever was thrown at them. Looks like that might have been ooh, there's some Coke. Looks like these might have been some showers or bathrooms or dressing areas, maybe? Is there a way out back here? Dark room, not going in there. I've seen way too many movies. Let's see what we got here. Let's check out these characters. I say that looks like the Nelk Boys or the Steve Will Do It NFT. Don't know who that is. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below. Alien, or ripped alien. Life is better sweet. Slice of life. Temptation all around us. It'll be interesting when I go back home and do a little bit more research on this place and just kind of see how the research I do ties everything together here. Sometimes when I go exploring abandoned buildings, I'll do a little bit of research. Sometimes I don't, just so that way I can kind of use my imagination and just kind of imagine how things were. But yeah, I'll include a little history here in the video so that way you guys can learn a little bit more about it other than my guesses. Lisa! I poked around in the remaining buildings for a while, but they didn't reveal too much, other than insulation, drywall, garbage, and turds from the local wildlife. From what I gathered across online articles and other videos, this water park had a cafe, arcade, and some small little shops for souvenirs, swimwear, and other accessories. It's really kind of hard to imagine this tourist attraction being full of so much life at one point in time, and now it's just a memory alongside of the highway. But hey, let's buckle ourselves in and take a trip down memory lane.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
And learn how Hoola went from being such a vibrant, thriving tourist destination of water park fun to transitioning into the desert Chernobyl that it is today. Minus the nuclear waste. Alright, so here's how the story goes. Before it became known as the iconic Hoola Waterpark, it was originally known as Lake Dolores, and it started off as a private little water park playground for the family of the businessman known as Bob Byers. Bob had experience as a farmer and pumping water. He named the water park after his lovely wife, Dolores. Isn't that sweet? Oh, by the way, if you guys have ever been to this water park at one point in time when it was open, feel free to share a memory with us or a story about when you were here down in the comments section below. I would love to read about it. Anyways, back to the story. So it officially opened to the public in 1962 and became a popular place to stop on Interstate 15 going between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. This water park had everything from food, drinks, water slides, a man-made lake, motocross track, a park, and a campground. As it grew over the years, they added more attractions and it gained more popularity. Unfortunately, so did other competition in the area, and toward the end of the 1980s, the crowds got smaller, business declined, and they ended up closing the doors by 1990. But that wasn't the end of it. You see, new investors pulled a Frankenstein and brought it back to life on July 4th, 1998, under the new name Hoola Waterpark. It featured a 1950s/1960s rock and roll theme, showcasing vintage cars and playing classical 1950s and 1960s music throughout the entire park. But unfortunately, this lasted about as long as Ashley Simpson's singing career. Yeah, I went there. Now in 1999, a park employee named James Mason decided to have a little fun before work and climbed 276 feet to the top of a water slide. As he was coming down, he realized that he wasn't slowing down at the rate at which he should be. Now at this point, the pool at the bottom was only partially filled with water, and he came shooting out of the water slide at an estimated 40 to 50 miles per hour. He tried slowing himself down, but it didn't work. He ended up smacking his tailbone on the concrete dam at the end of the pool, leaving him paralyzed. Of course, a lawsuit followed not far behind the accident, and James was awarded just over $4 million. Not too long after that, Hoola faced bankruptcy and closed its doors in 2000. However, around the year 2002, the water park did see a little bit of resurgence. It once again opened its doors and operated intermittently under the new name Discovery Water Park. But, like Demi Lovato's sobriety, it didn't last that long. They ended up closing the doors for the final time in 2004, and it's just been sitting out in the desert ever since. Now, there has been talk over the years about doing redevelopment and using the land for other purposes, but so far nothing has transpired. But I was actually tipped off and told that if you smash that like button and subscribe, maybe we can get this water park converted into a public skate park. Or not, it might just be a pipe dream, but hey, you never know.